WideTrap.
Blackout mode.
Deep 808 shaking the walls. Fast hi-hats running like sirens. Dark atmosphere.
Raw swagger.
Yeah. Blackout kings when the baseline strike. Fast hi-hats flash through the dead of the night. WideTrap move with a cold blood grin. Dark atmosphere, let the chaos in. Blackout kings when the baseline strike. Fast hi-hats flash through the dead of the night. Street swagger heavy when the trunk door slam. Raw confidence built from a ruthless plan. Black rain falling on the chrome with spin. Deep 808s make the ground cave in. Fast hi-hats tick like a countdown fuse. Every move sharp, I was born to choose. WideTrap raised where the wolves all feed. Where ambition grows from hunger and need. Dark atmosphere in the smoke filled block. Every bass hit hard like a cell door lock. Street swagger stitched in the steps I drag. Confidence thick like a duffel bag. No fake glow in the life I lead. Everything earned through pressure and speed. 808 thunder in the chest still boom. Every verse heavy like impending doom. I turn scars into a language of flame. This stamp WideTrap all over the game. Blackout kings when the baseline strike. Fast hi-hats flash through the dead of the night. WideTrap move with a cold blood grin. Dark atmosphere, let the chaos in. Moonlight crack on the windshield frame. I kept rising when they doubted the name. Deep 808s make the whole block sway. Fast hi-hats run like a high-speed chase. WideTrap move with a predator calm. Storming the voice in the heat and palm. Street taught lesson never came in books. Only hard eyes and suspicious looks. Raw confidence from the lost that survived. I kept the dream breathing while the weak ones lied. Street swagger drip when I bend the beat. Every hook sound like I'm marching the street. Dark atmosphere make the whole room tense. Every bar cut deep with a sharp offense. Trap anthem built for the trunks that roar. For the ones who want more and keep wanting more. Tick tick hi-hat spin so fast. Boom boom bass make the windows crack. WideTrap rise in the blackout smoke. Every line leak when the pressure provoke. Blackout kings when the baseline strike. Fast hi-hats flash through the dead of the night. WideTrap move with a cold blood grin.
Dark atmosphere, let the chaos in.
Backstreet glide when the headlights low. Only real ones understand this flow. Deep 808s hit like a riot charge. Every beat feel wide, oversized, large. Fast hi-hats slice through the 100 air. WideTrap move like I never knew fear. Street swagger heavy in the boots. I planned everything raw, never watered or bland. Confidence loud though I move unseen. Still stay hungry though I built the scene. Dark atmosphere where the shadows plot. I stay focused while the block stay hot. Every verse forged from the nights I bled. Every hook rise from the words unsaid. Trap anthem living when the speakers pound. I make kings move when the lights go down. No sleep hustle with a wolf back pace. Too much fire for a timid face. Deep 808s make the rear view shake. Fast hi-hat snap with every turn I take. WideTrap name got a weight they feel. Every line cut with a sharpened steel. Street swagger raw in the way I lean like a dark crown flowing above the scene. Walk confidence when the pressure peak. I don't fold when the odds look bleak. Dark atmosphere make the bar sound grim, but the vision bright. Though the edge is dim. Blackout kings when the whole lane freeze. Still I move smooth through the danger breeze. Trap anthem born from the rough unknown, but the whole empire from a harder tone.
Blackout kings on the baseline strike. Half flash through the dead of the night. WideTrap move with a cold blood grin. Dark atmosphere, let the chaos in. Blackout kings on the baseline strike. Fast hi-hat, flash through the dead of the night. Street swagger heavy when the trunk door slam. Raw confidence built from a ruthless plan. WideTrap.
Blackout kings forever.
808 still shaking.
Hi-hats still racing.
Dark atmosphere.
Never break. We moving blackout. Shadow run. Deep 808s breathing through the dark. Fast hi-hats slicing like switchblades. Street swagger, raw confidence. Let it ride. Shadow run, slide when the baseline hit. Fast hi-hat spark, make the whole world twitch. WideTrap move where the cold winds blow. Dark atmosphere where the lost ones go. Shadow run, slide when the baseline hit. Fast hi-hat spark, make the whole world twitch. Raw confidence in the way I stand. Street swagger heavy with a master plan. Yeah. Black sky hanging while the back rows gleam. Deep 808 shake through a fever dream. Fast hi-hats race like a Kodak chase. Every move precise, never out of place. WideTrap built where the hard ones learn. Where bridges fall and the cold hearts burn. Dark atmosphere in the smoke I breathe. Every scar proof of what pain could teach. Street swagger stitched in the boots I drag. Confidence thick like a full black bag. No fake shine in the path I paved. Everything earned, nothing hindered to save. 808 thunder make the trunk line growl. Every bar sharp, make the weak ones howl. I turn setbacks into fuel and flame. Then stamp WideTrap hard on it. Shadow run, slide when the baseline hit. Fast hi-hat spark, make the whole world twitch. WideTrap move where the cold winds blow. Dark atmosphere where the lost ones go. Moonlight drip on the side door frame. Still move hard when they doubt the name. Deep 808s make the block feel alive. Fast hi-hats post when the wolves arrive. WideTrap voice got a dark cut edge. I made progress standing off the lid. Street code carved in the thoughts I trust. Never let greed turn a heart to dust. Raw confidence when the pressure squeeze. I keep calm while the weak cause free. Street swagger raw in the way I lean like a black crown floating above the scene. Dark atmosphere make the hook sound mean. Everywhere vivid like a crime scene. Screen trap anthem built for the bold and scar for the ones who hustle extra hard. Tick tick hi-hats move so quick. Boom boom bass make the night go thick. WideTrap rise when the tension run. Every line stride like a shadow. Shadow run slide when the baseline hit. Fast hi-hat spark make the whole world twitch. WideTrap move where the cold winds blow. Dark atmosphere where the lost ones go. Headlights cut through the elements, every risk taken. Made the spirit crisp, deep 808s hit like a vault door slam. Every beat move with a ruthless plan. Fast hi-hat slice through the vacant air. WideTrap move like I never knew fear. Street swagger heavy when the baseline bend. Every motion sharp from the start to end. Raw confidence loud though the tone stay grim. Still keep fire when the lights go dim. Dark atmosphere and the bars I send. I don't chase waves, I let waves descend. Trap anthem roar through the speakers. Wild, still the same street born restless child. WideTrap name got a heavy stamp, make the whole lane feel the pressure amp. No sleep hustle with a wolf pack pace. Too much drive for a Tim and face. Deep 808s make the rear glass shake. Fast hi-hat snap with each move I make. WideTrap move with a code of focus. I turn down into a dark hypnosis. Street swagger live in the stance I hold. Heart run black but the vision go. Raw confidence when the stakes go steep. I climb high while the weak lose sleep. Dark atmosphere where the pressure breathes. Still I move fast when the moment needs. Shadow run kings when the city mute. I make hard truth sound absolute. Trap anthem built for the ones who rise on the moonlit smoke in dangerous skies. Shadow run slide when the baseline hit. Fast hi-hat spark make the whole world twitch. WideTrap move where the cold winds blow. Dark atmosphere where the lost ones go. Shadow run slide when the baseline hit. Fast hi-hat spark make the whole world twitch. Raw confidence in the way I stand. Street swagger heavy with a master plan. WideTrap, shadow run forever. 808 still growling, hi-hat still slicing. Dark atmosphere never fade. Run through shadows, rule the night. I'm dry, Phantom Drive. Deep 808s rolling like thunder on the tide. Fast hi-hats ticking like city nerves. Dark atmosphere, raw confidence. Phantom drive, ride when the baseline knock. Fast hi-hat spark make the whole lane lock. WideTrap move through the blacked out zone. Dark atmosphere where the kings get grown. Phantom drive, ride when the baseline knock. Fast hi-hat spark make the whole lane lock. Street swagger heavy in the moves I make. Raw confidence make the pavement shake. Black tent slide while the moonlight drip. Deep 808s make the whole frame tip. Fast hi-hats race like a coded alert. Every move clean though the road stay dirt. WideTrap born where the hard hearts form. Where pain get loud in the silent storm. Dark atmosphere in the lungs I breathe. Every scar built from the things life teach. Street swagger stitched in the walk I own. Confidence grew when I stood alone. No fake shine in the lane I carved. Everything earned through the nights I starved. 808 thunder in the trunk still roar. Every verse hit like a steel vault door. I turn pressure into a crown I wear. To move through smoke like I belong there. Phantom drive, ride when the baseline knock. Fast hi-hat spark make the whole lane lock. WideTrap move through the blacked out zone. Dark atmosphere where the kings get grown. Rain tap code on the side glass low. Still move sharp when the stakes run low. Deep 808s make the curb line quick. Fast hi-hat snap with each risk I take. WideTrap voice got a predator calm. Heat in the tone and ice in palm. Street code deep in the thoughts I trust. Never let greed turn the real to dust. Raw confidence when the pressure rise. I rep betrayal through polished disguise. Street swagger heavy in the boots I drag like a dark flag wave from a full black bag. Dark atmosphere make the hook feel grim. Everywhere bright though the lights stay dim. Trap anthem built for the ones still bold. For the hearts through fire that never go cold. Tick tick hi-hats move like sparks. Boom boom bass leaf cracks in dark. WideTrap rise when the tension climb. Every line cut through the edge of time. Phantom drive, ride when the baseline knock. Fast hi-hat spark make the whole lane lock. WideTrap move through the blacked out zone. Dark atmosphere where the kings get grown. Headlights sweep through the alley fog. Every wrist taken burned off the fog. Deep 808s hit like a breach at dawn. Every beat keep all the pressure on. Fast hi-hat head sliced through the vacant air. WideTrap move like I never knew fear. Street swagger raw in the stance I hold. Dark heart steady but the vision go. Raw confidence loud in a low tone flow. Still move fast when the cold winds blow. Dark atmosphere in the bars I send. I don't chase waves, I let waves bend. Trapped into roar through the speakers wild. Still the same street, born unruly child. WideTrap name got a heavy seal. Everything spoken, built gritty and real. No sweet bustle with a wolf pack pace. Too much drive for a timid face. Deep 808s make the rear glass shake. Fast eye has twitch with each move I make. WideTrap move with a colder focus. I turned out in the dark hypnosis. Street swag alive in the way I lean. Like a black crown floating above the scene. Raw confidence when the stakes go steep. I climb high while the weak lose sleep. Dark atmosphere with a pressure breeze. Still I move hard when the moment need. Phantom drop keys when the city mute. I make hard truth sound absolute. Trap meant to build for the ones who rise in the smoke-filled moons and dangerous skies.
Phantom drive, ride. Phantom baseline now. Phantom drive, ride. Phantom drive. 808s.